Year of great pain for China, or will this tumble be short-lived? Experts seem to be divided. There is consensus on the fact that there won't be a massive spurt in growth numbers in the world's second largest economy. Listen in.
We think China does continue to slow down, and more than the consensus is expecting. But the important issue here is that this is China rebalancing. This is not China having a hard landing. So even as the investment side of China's economy slows abruptly, there's a significant pickup in the service sector and private consumption that suggests that the overall picture isn't nearly as bad as the headline numbers are going to have investors thinking.
I think that further deceleration is due, but further deceleration is going to be probably backstopped and mitigated by additional easing measures. So no hard landing story coming up in China in 2016, but probably more downside to expect from growth side, and a bit more cautious approach still about the equity markets as well.
We're basically saying China has quite a few levers. Now, China has problems. I mean, they do require about $2 trillion of incremental debt just to grow. It's about 6% nominal GDP. At some point in time, there will be simply no demand for money. But if we look at 2016, the way I look at it, it's more about return of the money and not on the money. The uncertainty globally is so high. I would rather stay in the center of the epistorm, which is, or epicenter of the storm, which is China, rather than go somewhere else. I think if China goes pear-shaped, you don't want to be in Brazil or India or Indonesia or anywhere else. You're going to be much safer in the middle of it. So China has tools. They have monetary tools. They have fiscal tools. They also have sufficient resilience. Today, the resilience is showing that there is no lack of demand as yet. And I think the next 12 months, that will still be the case.
The China event, to my mind, is underappreciated by the markets. And I don't know whether it plays out in the first half or whether it plays out in the second half. But in 2016, if we have to watch for one biggest event, it is the China event. And I would be watching it very, very carefully. Even a mild hard landing were to happen in China, I would think it will be a major event to watch in 2016.